Hey everybody, how are you? How's everybody doing today? I hope you're doing okay. So, on this video, I wanted to talk very open and candidly about some rumors that have been going around. The first rumor is that I was stealing from my sons. I have been very, very quiet about the rumors and everything because I don't feel the need that I have to justify myself to everyone all of the time. But with this one particular rumor and another one, I am really going to address it. So, the first rumor was that I was stealing from my boys. That is absolutely not true. What had happened was after Magnolia Bay and after um my husband and them tried to murder me in the hotel room and I left. My I was staying here with my mom and my nana and them after me and my husband separated for obvious reasons. So, for obvious reasons, we did not, I was staying here. And I am my boy's designated payee on their social security for them having autism. And, well, Jacob doesn't get a check anymore. It's just Tito. But he used to. But, at the time when uh, all of that happened and I was here, my boys came over and we were sitting here and we were talking about it. And they told me to just take the money and leave and go get fixed and come back here after I was done getting fixed. So on April 2nd, 2021, my mom looked at me and told me to get my stuff and to get out because I was having a hard time getting around um, some of my attackers' family members that worked in the local hospitals here. So it was actually the best thing that my mother could have ever done for me. And the reason why is because when I left here, I went to Charleston, South Carolina, which is a place I did not know anyone. I had no family there, but neither did he. He had no family members that lived in Charleston, and neither did Yolanda or anyone else. So it was neutral ground and bipartisan ground, which meant that I could get my true diagnosis. And then there's like 8 military bases around there. So I could go see a military doctor. I was like, if a military doctor can fix a military surgeon can fix someone in the battlefield, like in a tent with that has stepped on a bomb or, done something, he could handle this, you know? And so I was like, So I was like, I wanted a military doctor who could treat me and who was skilled enough to fix all of this up, you know, and who could tell the truth and handle it. So I went to Charleston because I didn't know anybody there. I didn't have any family there. So nobody could say that, oh, well, that was her family. No, it wasn't, because those doctors and nobody in that town knew me from an atom. And they didn't know Bobby and they didn't know Miguel when I first went there or anything. They know us now, but they didn't know us then. And so I got the correct diagnosis. And when I got the correct diagnosis, I was able to get help with pain treatments and medicine that I needed to keep my body going. And I was having to go to from state to state, seeing doctor to doctor to get the medicine that I needed to keep my body functioning correctly. And Alicia and little Joshua didn't want me to get fixed. So I had my boys check a lot longer than I anticipated because they didn't want to fix me. And my husband could not afford to pay for the injuries that were sustained. And I needed help. If I didn't get the help that I needed, I would have died. And I almost did die one night on my grandmother's couch. And it was the scariest night of my entire life. Not having that when I needed it and everything. And so leaving here to go get the help that and the medical treatment that I needed was exactly what I needed to do for myself. And my sons knew that. And so they granted it to me for me to go get help. And now my baby boy has granted it to me long enough to get us a house that is affordable for us to live in and to build a business. So we have extra income to be able to afford it. And when I die, everything that I have goes to my children. The house, the businesses, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, anything that I build from this point forward, once I do pass, or if I do pass, everything 100% goes to my children and nobody else. And that's why I had my voice check. And that's why I had it longer than expected. But I did send them money. I sent them money Walmart to Walmart. And I PayPal'd them money. And I have all the receipts. And I did come back. And I did get once a month and bought them food for the entire month. So the money wasn't just being spent on my medical treatment. I was also coming down here and helping them out once a month and then going back to Charleston to get the medical help that I needed. And I also worked from place to place that I went. I worked at the Carriage House in Charleston. I worked at Lowe's in Nashville. I worked at Publix in Charleston. I got jobs where I went, and I did the best that I could to work as I went. So it wasn't just my boys' money; it was also mine, and I had to work with a serrated liver and a broken back, and that was the hardest thing that I ever had to do. Now, keep my business out of your mouth because we all know that the reason why I'm not fixed is because of Majid, Mr. Patel, the Indians, Alicia, and little Joshua, and my husband. They don't want anybody to know what really happened and what they really did to me. And this is my true crime story. Find Snitch on Amazon and on all ebook sites. And it goes in great detail about the gory torture that I was subjected to. And it was gory, gory torture. They really tried killing me and my daughter. And I had to go on social media to protect me and my child. So, fuck what you think. Because I did what I had to do for us. And I don't care. You'll never be my child's mother. Not ever.